Okay, guys, so I did something wrong yesterday. Something really horribly wrong. Last episode, wait, my eye hurts. One last thing. So we're redesigning our refinery today, and I believe we can make good progress. Alright, sorry, man. One 360. That's all my hard drives. Oh, here. You know what I have to admit? I did some math, and if I work as a wind turbine tech, I'll be paid $51,000. And guess what? Federal income tax says I'll be paying $13,000. With my state income tax and my federal income, I will literally be giving up 25% of my income. 22% of that income will be given up to the feds. Why do I say that? Well, you know what I really love? You know I really like? I love giving up 22%, more than a fifth of my income, so that way my money could be dumped into another war. Man, keep the wars going. That way, my precious money that I worked so hard for, hours for, can be dumped into another bottomless money pit of a freaking war. Iraq all over again, I tell you. Before anybody says, you complain about war? Well, President did say it, he'd be a peaceful president. Where'd that go, huh? Man, politicians are not the smartest people in the building. I think, in my opinion, if you ever go and like become the president or like you're in like Congress, you should have to pass an IQ test and have to exceed it by at least like 80 to 90 IQ. What? Where did my biofuel go? Did I run out of biofuel? I'm gonna take all my leaves I have and turn them into biofuel. Looks like I got a ton of them. Oh, we need two of them. We need two of them. Yeah, clear all the leaves I have piled up because there's just so many of them. Although a biofuel source from remains will be a lot nicer. I might even have to redesign the tower. By the way, I know this comes out of nowhere, but you know what I find to be very stupid and ironic? I find it funny how this country revolted against a 2% tax from the British Empire. But then we deal with up to what? I almost say, at the end of the day, 40% of our tax money being completely evaporated. Or 40% of our income being taken. I mean, look at, right? You lose, like, let's say I make $50,000. If I make $51,000, the federal government takes 22% of that. And I'm not joking, like, actually 22% of that. And then my state takes my state/county takes 4.95% of that. So that adds up to basically, what? Roughly 26%. A smidge under 26%. And then that's the money I take home. Then I gotta pay for my gas that gets taxed. Then I get to pay for my property that gets taxed. Then I get to pay for my electricity that gets taxed. I bet you at the end of the day, my money, my income, I get to only take home probably probably less than 50% of my money. I don't care if I'm getting political. I wouldn't care if I had to pay high taxes. Hey, so can I like drive on an interstate that doesn't crumble when I immediately breathe on it? Have you seen some interstates? A couple interstates in Illinois are pretty good. Like Interstate 39 towards the Bloomington corridor is a very good interstate, and Interstate 74 between Carlock, Illinois, and Bloomington is really nice. But there are some really torn down interstates, especially like some ramps, like the ones near Hudson, Illinois. Those are bad. Those are terrible. They need to be replaced. Or a lot of the roads in Bloomington, Illinois. Those are terrible, dude. Those roads are horrific. What if, okay, controversial opinion here, right? I love our military, support it. Everybody who serves in it, pretty cool. Can we take like 1% of their funds and like use it to, I don't know, do things like help build roads, increased wind capacity, you know, rebuild bridges, healthcare? Again, please don't put my head on a pike when I say this, but can we get healthcare? Like, free healthcare? By the way, again, I don't care how much I complain about it. I may have a possible GI problem, or I need to go to a doctor, right, to get a physical. And you wanna know when I could have done it? I reported this, and I was scheduled for a doctor's appointment. I scheduled, when I was scheduling it, it was a December, probably like December 10th or 15th. Do you know when I was gonna get to the doctor? The 23rd of January, which means that I scheduled my visit. I scheduled my doctor's appointment in mid-December. Not as in I was gonna get it mid-December. It's like I was booking it at the time of mid-December. And you're telling me I have to wait a month to get into the doctor's office. I mean, the emergency room, I will say, the emergency room visit I had was pretty good. They were quick and thorough. But a doctor's visit? Are you kidding me? I could have an ulcer or something else wrong with me. I need to know what's wrong with me, because I mean, I've been getting less queasy because I used to eat waffles every day, and I have not been eating waffles for about a week now. I've been eating grapes, black grapes. I feel a lot better. Getting way less queasy, my guy. You're telling me we have the money to pay to go and invade other countries, but we don't have the money to actually give people in this country free healthcare. I'm not saying dismantle the army, because if we don't have a military, how do we defend the mainland? You know? But I just feel like our budget in the military is just so inflated. Again, I'm a guy who loves military tech. I think miniguns and tanks are cool, right? But I'm just saying, can we spend a little bit more money for the people at home? No one's gonna attack us. We have nukes. And yes, I know they are funded by the military. The nukes are maintained by the military and military funds. Again, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying get rid of all the military, because again, we need it. Every country needs a military. If someone strikes and attacks us, how are we going to defend ourselves? That's a fair point. But I just think we spend a little bit too much. Like, I think... What if we... Okay, maybe controversial. What if we decrease it by, like, 5%? What, that's $1 trillion. 5% of that budget... I mean, what, they get like $1 trillion a year? So 5% of $1 trillion? Let's see, that is $5 billion. That's a lot of money. Or no, that's $50 billion. 5% of that is $50 billion. Can you imagine what you could do with $50 billion? With $6 billion, you could upgrade every radar in the country to MPAR. And by the way, hey, for those guys who support the military, listen to this. Not MPAR, but phased array radar is good because it can replace our military radars and our aircraft radars, military radars, and our weather radars, all in one thing. With these radars, we can scan tornadoes, scan enemy aircraft, friendly aircraft, and we can again scan weather and aircraft. So it's security meteorologically and militarily. That is a win-win-win. We could literally replace 3 systems with 1 system. $6 billion. That's all we gotta do. But no, because of funding decreased for the National Weather Service, I think it was brought back. But we're not getting phased array radar. Not in this administration because they don't believe in science and shit, which really sucks. I really wish we could get phased array radar. It would truly help the American people. But when has this administration ever cared for the American people? When has any of the past 3 or whatever? They don't care. I mean, come on. We're the richest country in the world, and we are the richest country on Earth, and we're still stuck with radars that are 37 years old! Actually, I'm wrong. Let's see. They're WSR 88Ds, which means they were built in 1988. That is 12 plus 26, which is 38 years old! Now they're going to be 38! My God, they're so old! Replace them! We used to replace our radars like every 15 or 20 years. It's been almost 2 decades. We have not replaced our radars. They're so old. And by the way, when you do work with meteorology, you get radar frames. You get radar frames at a staggering 1 frame every 3 to 5 minutes. 1 frame every 3 to 5 minutes. With phased array, we can knock it down to 60 seconds. That could save people's lives. For reference, in 5 minutes, the Moore, Oklahoma EF5 went from a tiny little needle to a wedge killer tornado. 5 minutes. That's 1 frame. This is not just technology that's, okay, it's cool. This could save people's lives. And not just that, what if we could get this empire and sell it to other nations? What if we could sell this technology to other countries? Help save them. Help save their people. We could be the leading edge in weather tech. We are the leading edge, and our technology is outdated. Canada, I'm pretty sure, Canada and Australia, I don't know about Australia, no offense, but Canada is already getting better radars than us. Pretty sure some of them, they have phased array. Oh my god, they're doing it. Yes, Canada's doing it. They're already doing it. Canada is already replacing its weather radars with phased array. Wait, what? Oh my god, no, they did it. Canada has... Did they? Did they do it? Oh no, they didn't do it. And by the way, if anybody's going to say, okay, this technology just needs to be developed. No, we have it. This is the technology that helps defend this nation from nuclear warheads. We use this technology every single day to scan for nuclear warheads inbound to the United States of America. We have this technology, it is proven, and it works. But we have yet to implement it for civilian use at a wide scale. Here, give me a second. Screw the money going to foreign wars or ICE. Let's redirect the money to phased array radars, a technology that will actually help humanity, that will actually help Americans as a whole, and save people's lives. We should start putting our foot down and say no to aging technology and yes to the future. Ready for this? This is an actual representation. The top, see this? The top is phased array and the bottom is our old shit. Look at this. That's old, that's new. Look how smooth that was. Look, do you see how smooth that was? Obviously you have to look it up. It's called Phased Array, the Weather Radar of the Future by NOAA. We could actually use the money. We should actually use some of our money to actually, help people and save them. But no, let's waste the money on pointless foreign conflicts. Man, let's wait. Let's go to war with Iraq. Hopefully that doesn't go wrong. Oh wait, whoopsie. We actually sat in that country for what? What was it? Like freaking over a decade? And when we pulled out, the Taliban took right over. Wow, what a waste of many thousands of lives, civilian lives, and other resources. Man, let's see, we got Just Cause with Panama. We had the oh yeah, right, the Bay of Pigs. We have Venezuela. We have Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan. We've already backed rebels. And look, I'm saying, It's kind of like, it's kind of murky water. It's like, yeah, you want to save people, but it's like, wait a second, should we not be the policemen of the world? Which I think we shouldn't, honestly. I think we just need to start working on phased array. Can you imagine if we could actually implement this technology, that people could help, or people could be saved? Do you know how beautiful it would be? How amazing? I have a question. How much money has the United States spent on warring with Venezuela? Let's see. Oh, cool. Nice. Nice. So we spent $1.6 billion already in 2026. Nice. So we just spent about a quarter-ish of the money that we could have spent towards phased array radar. That money could have been used to replace a quarter of our decaying weather radar network, and instead it was burnt away in a pointless war. Wow. I can't wait for $13,000+ a year to go into that shit. You know what the war in Venezuela reminds me of? It reminds me of Fallout. It reminds me of Fallout. Because in Fallout, in the Fallout franchise, America annexed Mexico for its oil. And then it also moved north, annexing Canada for its oil. Dude, this just sounds like the resource wars from Fallout. Again, the scary thing about Fallout is just how real a scenario like that could carry out. Damn it! You know what I just realized with all these pipes is that, like, what if one line takes like 900 cubic meters of oil a minute? Then that means that what's gonna happen is that I'm gonna actually have to start, I'm gonna have to actually do some really weird bullshit. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's it. Yeah, we actually have a lot of space right here. Oh man, look at all these beautiful recipes. We got pure iron, copper. Oh, we got all pure ingots. Let's go. Let's say, why aren't we getting any more pure ingots? We got them all. We got all the pure ingots, which means we can, like, look at this. We're like, oh, why would you want pure ingots? Turn 7. Now we can turn 7 iron ore into 7 iron ingots. Now we can turn 7 iron ore with 13 ingots. It costs a little bit of water and some energy, and it's really, really nice. By the way, I did do... Oh, wait, you have to turn it into rubber. Oh, I see what you can do here. Let me guess, you turn recycled rubber into... Oh, look at that. You could take the... With the addition of fuel, you can actually get a lot of plastic that way. That's really interesting. You could actually turn this all into HOR. I don't have that recipe. It could probably be unlocked if I do another thing. Oh no, I do have the recipe. Look at that. I have it right here. So we can actually make more HOR than we consume. Than oil. No, more HOR than oil. We could actually make way more energy if we did this recipe, but I really, really want the plastic. I'm just being honest with you. I really want that plastic. Really. So this takes... The good thing is, of course, we have all these... So the supply... Actually, I'll work on the supply later. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. I'm watching a video called Can You Beat Just Cause 3 Without Grappling? And the vehicles except Flong. I'm very well aware in Just Cause 3, when you play the game, you actually get when the vehicles sometimes just like to fling themselves. Okay, cool, so that they line up. It's not like, oh, fluid on the left on the import and fluid on the right on the export. That pissed me off. No. It said I'm watching a video. What? Oh. Ten. So there's 30. So that means if I multiply it by 10, all you really do when you multiply a number by 10 is you put a 0 on the end of it. So 30, put a 0 on the end of it, 300, right? So this is 5. 10. A full row will need about 300 HOR per minute. Cool. Thanks for telling me I have no life. Fix it. Oh. Wait, hold on. Not even a line. God, I'm watching a video about this guy. I destroyed Just Cause 3, 100% world record, and this guy. Oh wait, it's gonna be a bit off, but screw this. We're not doing this shit. I'm done. Not like no, I hate this. I'm not saying like no, we're just no. Or else we could do this. But like this, in Just Cause 3, oh shit. Hey, hold on, chat. I placed the 6 of them. I only need 5. I'm about to say, that's impossible. It should have lined up with another vertex of the foundation. Which means, no, we don't have to move. We got it. We could fill this space, but no. Okay, so I've heard that placing a buffer in between, at the beginning of your manifolds is a great idea. So I think, honestly, we should probably place a manifold at the beginning, because that could be a very great idea. Let's center on this bitch. Let's see, how about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do that. So, we do not... How far back is this? Oh, let's push this bad boy back a bit more. So apparently this buffer will help us. I mean, we don't have to have a big buffer like this, but you know, it could help very heavily in terms of, you know, helping with the stabilization. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, for the fuel package, by the way, for the dilute packaged fuel, we don't need output pipes. That's the only thing we have to get rid of. Again, these pipes are white to indicate that they are clear and like they're customizable. You know how you have a white canvas and you paint it. You have a white pipe and you paint it. Yeah. Okay. So that is. Wait, we're gonna make clear pipes. Let's say, oh wait, why is this not the same? Don't worry about it. It's because, you know, this is on the left of this system and it's on the left of this system, so it's gonna make a little bit of a non-centered thing. So yeah. Okay, so again, this is package dilute fuel. Each one of the package, each machine will consume 300 cubic meters of HOR, or 30 cubic meters of HOR. So 30 times 10, of course, equals 300. So that is the max flow rate of a Mark 1 pipeline. And if I actually look down here, I generate 900 HOR due to my, according to my schematics. So that's great. And there's going to be 3 rows. Well, there's going to be 6 rows of 5. And 6 times 5 is 30. 30 times 30 is 300. It's kind of cool. 10 times 10 is 100. No, that's 900 meant to say. So each row will take 300 cubic meters. And there's going to be 3 rows of 10. In each 10 is going to be subdivided into 5. Actually, you know what's great about this buffer? Is that this buffer, ready for this, we take 2400 and we divide it by 300? That's 6, I don't know, 8. That means that this buffer, if we stop the system, we have 8 minutes of HOR here. It depends if we make the system... Well, actually... We have, unless we do buffers with the oil, which I could do. I could do buffers with the oil. And I have an idea. You see how this... Oh, I'm right. This is the import. This takes it all out. So, if I run... on the top layers, when I run oil on this side, it's going to produce the HOR and plastic from this side, which means, ready for this, the HOR will easily be able to pipe. I'll pipe that shit down vertically. It'll go yoink. It'll go yoink like this into the side. You get what I mean? Like imagine this right here. Right here. That's how the HOR line's gonna work. Shit, I was just about, I just might have found an issue. Will these be too close? I mean, I can always just demolish. Oh wait, I don't really want to expand over there. Oh, there's the pipes. I just need to get one layer down, and I'm confident I can definitely start duplicating other layers. I will say, I don't know if I'll build the supports for the pipes immediately, because, you know, if they're, like, shitty, then, you know, I don't know. I'll say, this is probably going at least a little bit faster. Imagine, you know, hey. Imagine if I had to take, like, what? An hour to put this together, figure out, oh, it's not bad, like, the pipes don't look good. The pipes are already connected to this, so we're doing very good here, in my opinion. We're gonna need a lot more components to build a lot more refineries, though. That's a given. Yeah, we could probably scale this back. Let's see, so, of course, we line it up here. And, you know, here's what I like to do. Like, let's say, see these like little like flaps. The half of the ladder is kind of on the edge of this flap, and that it is the center here. Oh shit. Okay. First of all, let's go back. There we go. Now it's lined up that axis, lined up on the y-axis at least, and on the other axis we have to line it up this way, which is right there. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're very good. Oh, we're gonna put out, let's see, we're gonna put out 60 cubic meters of fuel essentially every single minute. So that time, we're gonna need, oh my god, dude. We're gonna need it, well, I think, I'm gonna eat my lunch soon, by the way, but... Okay, chat. I have a question. I got two choices. I can eat... I might spoil myself mildly. What I know there's a Mark V belt. I think they're pretty sure there's a Mark II. Conveyor belts. Let's see. Mark V. Mark V, what does it cost? Alclad. Something called Alclad. Yeah, and apparently, was it like, I'm gonna guess, 600 a minute? $780 a minute, damn. But Alclad, we can't. Well, let's stick with the Mark IVs. Honestly, it's great. I think the only con to starting up a system like this is that it's going to take a long time, or it's going to take a longer time to fill all these reservoirs. these buffers, but here's the thing. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure these buffers will allow for a massive stabilization boost. By the way, I'm looking at Mark 6s. I kind of mildly spoiled myself. Something called Time Crystal and a Fixite Trigon. I've never heard of those. Yeah. It takes 2 resources to Mark 6, so apparently does. Oh wow, we're never doing it. We're not gonna get that for a while. Buffers increase stability in systems, especially in Satisfactory by managing inconsistent fluid flow, preventing pressure fluctuations, and creating reserves, allowing mechanisms to run smoothly by balancing input/output rates and acting as temporary storage or startups and surges, preventing blockages, shutdown, damper buffers against supply/demand changes, allowing systems to maintain speed. It's either this or we under-design. Might, like, say, like, we build a system that produces 900 HOR, make it consume, like, 800. But no, we want all that good shit. All that good shit. By the way, see that? It's gonna be this big, and it's gonna go to that corner, and we're gonna do this 3 times. Now again, we do have Alclad at home, but we don't have enough that I don't think that would like help us manage this. Each branch will produce each one of these quadrants here, or I'm gonna call them semi-branches. But each one of the semi-branches of 5 refineries is gonna produce 600. Or no, it's gonna produce 300 cans of this fuel per minute. By the way, the belts may not be full. I think we should definitely fill up the belts. Probably. That'd probably be a great idea. Saturate the belts. Again, in my opinion, we gotta be very careful with how we work the unpacking system, because I bet you we could get some gulping, quote unquote. Apparently that's what people call it, is gulping, and it's when it goes. And it like takes fuel and it burns it out. Takes fuel, burns it out. Takes fuel, burns it out. Takes fuel, burns, and does that. Honestly, here's the thing. We have 2 options. We could do option A, which means we build new generator units, or we could even hook up the generators. We could hook up to those generators. Each option works, except for option A gets us 5 times the power. Honestly. Oh, wrong way. Make chimneys go that way. The chimney is on the import side. Hey, at least we have these cells. Yeah, we do have to go back and paint them. Yeah, there we go. Line up those triangles. We need more of those. Yeah, we're gonna run out. I will say, we're gonna run out. Oh, we have these these here. I don't know if I need rubber. You know, those pipes and those motors. By the way, we destroyed 30 refineries, so we should, unless we spent some more copper sheeting on the pipe system, which I bet we did, we're going to get exactly this amount of refineries back. We have to go get more materials. Here comes this row. We do have to connect the pipes together. I know it's stupid. Oh, why don't you... If everybody's asking, like, why don't I just use my other cell? Like the 4X cell? That's why you can work it back. I want some space. I know it's design. I know I should make things pretty and I should make things functional. Oh, shit. I need more pipes. Yeah. We're about to... We can probably only build, like, 3 more of these things and then we're done. I might actually take a break, go get my food, and I might actually go up to Panther Grove. They got 2 cranes up in Panther Grove, so honestly, I bet you they've already built another turbine. They're gonna start going fast. Yeah, we built these crates, that's why. The good thing is that factory that I built produced a good amount of excess materials. And we also have excess materials at my spaghetti factory. So that's that. Oh, that was a bad undershot right there. Oh, I'm about to say, oh look, there's another one. No, radioactive. Oh, perfect. Actually, that's actually a perfect shot. There we go. Yeah, that beats walking. I'll spend the 40 megawatts it takes to put that system online. Really beats walking. Technically, we could replace all of our smelters in that unit that we have. And we can, I took out a little bit more pipes than I probably need. But hey, here's the thing. In this game, unless you're worried about, like, having, or backtrack. I'd rather bring too much and too little. Yes, you're gonna have to bring all that stuff back. Or you can leave it on site like a lazy piece of shit like I am. But, yeah. Honestly, I don't really mind. I find shooting myself across the map to this site a little bit fun. My facility has to be exactly southeast for that orientation. Ow. It essentially is almost exactly southeast. Southwest oriented. I know it sounds bad. I'm gonna quit, guys. I'm gonna eat my lunch because I need to sustain myself. And yeah, I might go drive to Panther Grove. Peace out, people. Peace out.